Tim, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
What brings you to Intersolar?
Actually, it was like a funny incident. I was on a trade fair in Berlin. It was a trade fair for construction, and I met someone who displayed a solar boat for 2 people. And I was so amazed about the idea that I asked him, why is it not selling worldwide? Like a boat, instead of paddling, just have a solar panel and you just turn on the button and the boat goes by itself. To me, it seemed like a miracle. I mean, it's long ago, it's like 8 years ago. But then I finally bought some shares of the company and tried to invest into the marketing.
Do your boats last all day? I mean, could you charge the boat and then use it for a full day, or what is the trade-off there?
You can use them the full day without any problem. Like for example, if you have the small boat, which is running with 8 passengers, you can go like 8 kilometers an hour, just charged by the sun, and then you don't use anything from the batteries. And the interesting fact is, the bigger the ships get, the more solar field we have, and the lighter is the transition process on the water. So if we are building now passenger ships with 200 people, which we're now doing in Berlin, it will just run by solar. And the solar system just loads the battery all the time. And the energy we're needing is much less than we can produce with the panels.
And when do those ships go into service?
Hopefully in June, July 2017 will be the first one, and the second one will come in autumn.
Is that for pleasure cruising or public transport?
It's public transport in the center of Berlin. So we raised a new company called Solar Circle Line, and we are partnering with the local shipping company, with the second biggest one. And then we have 10 ships in the near future, in the next 4 or 5 years, who always goes in circles in the center of Berlin.
Why solar boats? Why would somebody choose a solar boat over a diesel boat?
The first thing is that it feels like you have an integrated oil spring. This is what makes it nice. Of course, you can just build like a ship with a battery. You go to the charge and you charge it with a green electricity company. But the feeling of just producing your own electricity while you're moving is just a different feeling. I mean, Fisker did it with the Fisker Karma roof, but you can just use this for cooling the car. But I think it's just a different feeling if you produce your own electricity while you're moving.
So what next?
That's a good question. My vision is the city of Dubai. I want the same project as we do in Germany right now, with a big support from the government, from the Berlin Senate. I want to implement it in Dubai.
And is that the mechanism whereby you can do a rollout? You have to have governmental buy-in before you can make the next stages?
I think they have to support it at least in the beginning. I mean, normally it also runs just by organizing it, because it's not much more expensive than a normal ship. And on long term, we're of course the winner, because everybody else needs an oil change. You need to deliver spare parts. Our ships are emission-free. They are maintenance-free and quiet. So it's actually an important thing for the future. And in Dubai, they have the creek, and they're just digging out to make also a circle in the city of Dubai. And my vision is in Expo 2020 to display the future of maritime transport in the city here. But to find a private investor for this project is not as easy. And even the shipping companies are very low-cost companies in Dubai. Like, they won't be willing to invest like €1 million for a big passenger ship. And the price of oil, of course, in Dubai is much cheaper than in Berlin, which makes it not even more easy for us to enter the market.
Have you got any other products that you're working on, or are you just focusing on ships?
We're actually focusing on ships. I mean, of course, we have some fast charging stations on land and partnering companies with us, but our focus is on ships, yeah.
And are you looking at the leisure market at all?
Yes, we did. We did build a solar yacht. There's also a National Geographic movie about it. A documentary, first solar yacht in the world, was made by our company. And it is an interesting market, but I think our target is more like professional passenger transport. I see it more easy, because the yachting business is a special business. This is something yachting people should take care of. The technology will arrive anyhow one day, but for now I'm focusing on public transport.
Tim, thank you very much for joining us.
Welcome.